Have you ever felt like you're working hard, doing everything right, but still not moving forward? Like you're stuck in life, financially, emotionally, even spiritually? Well, here's the truth. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you don't try. It's because there are invisible forces holding you back. Things you do every day that are secretly killing your growth, and you don't even know it. Today, I'm going to reveal those hidden roadblocks, and more importantly, how I broke free from them. Because I used to be you. I was stuck in a job that paid just enough to survive, but never enough to thrive. But once I started seeing the real reasons behind my lack of progress, everything changed. Let me take you through this journey. I remember waking up at 6 a.m. every morning, commuting for an hour, working 40+ hours a week, coming home exhausted, then repeating it all again. And the worst part, no matter how much effort I put in, my bank account barely moved. I thought promotions would change things. They didn't. I thought raises would help. They barely covered inflation. I was surviving, not living. And what really scared me was realizing something. This system wasn't built to make employees rich. It's built to keep us just comfortable enough to stay. And if you're someone who wants more, true freedom, real wealth, purpose, a paycheck alone will never get you there. Roadblock number 1. Believing your job is your only income. Let's start with the biggest one. Believing that your salary is your only path to money. That mindset is like putting yourself on a leash. Your growth becomes tied to someone else's schedule, approval, and budget. Every raise you get, it's capped. Every bonus, temporary. And the saddest part, if you lose your job tomorrow, what do you have left? Nothing. I realized this when I got laid off during the pandemic. Suddenly, the thing I had trusted for years, my job security, vanished overnight. That's when I woke up. I started building side income streams. First, I did freelance work online. Then I created digital products. Eventually, I launched my own brand. And now, most of my income doesn't come from a single employer anymore. It comes from multiple sources, and that makes all the difference. Roadblock number 2. Fear of failure kills your growth before it begins. Another silent killer of growth? Fear. Fear of failing. Fear of looking stupid. Fear of investing time into something that might not work out. Sound familiar? I've been there too. When I first tried to start my side hustle, I kept waiting for the perfect moment. Spoiler, that moment never came. The truth is, failure isn't the end, it's feedback. Every failed idea taught me something new. Every no made me hungrier for yes. And guess what? The more I failed, the more resilient I became. Fear only has power when we let it stop us. Once you accept that not everything will work, but some things will, that's when the real magic begins. Roadblock number 3. Surrounding yourself with negative energy. Here's a hard truth. You become the average of the people you surround yourself with. If everyone around you complains about money, settles for mediocrity, and talks about how life is hard, guess what happens to your mindset? You start believing the same things. I used to hang out with friends who laughed at the idea of starting a business. Just stick to your job, they'd say. But then I met people online who were building real income outside their jobs. People who worked full-time but still managed to create side businesses. Their energy was contagious. Their stories inspired me. And slowly, I started distancing myself from the negative influences. Not out of arrogance, but out of self-preservation. Growth needs space to breathe. And sometimes, that means letting go of relationships that hold you back. Roadblock number 4. Not tracking your finances or time. You can't manage what you don't measure. How many hours are you spending scrolling on your phone? How much are you actually saving each month? Where is your money going? If you don't know the answers to these questions, you're flying blind. I used to think I was saving money until I tracked it. Turns out, I was wasting hundreds every month on subscriptions I didn't use, impulse buys, and habits that gave me zero value. Once I started tracking my time and money, I could finally see where I was leaking potential. That awareness changed everything. Suddenly, I could redirect my energy toward things that helped me grow, instead of drain me. Roadblock number 5. Staying in comfort zones for too long. Comfort zones feel safe until they start suffocating you. Growth happens when you stretch beyond what's familiar. When I first started speaking publicly, I was terrified. When I posted my first video online, I doubted myself constantly. But every time I stepped out of my comfort zone, I grew. Not just financially, but mentally and emotionally. Because growth isn't just about money, it's about becoming the best version of yourself. And that requires courage. It requires you to do things that scare you. Because the moment you stop fearing discomfort is the moment you unlock massive growth. Roadblock number 6. Not learning new skills regularly. If you're not learning, you're falling behind. Period. Technology changes. Markets evolve. Jobs disappear. And if you're not upgrading your skills regularly, you'll wake up one day and realize you're obsolete. I learned this the hard way. I was good at my job, but I wasn't great at anything else. Until I started taking online courses, learning copywriting, digital marketing, content creation. Those skills opened doors I never knew existed. Now, I can earn money from anywhere in the world. All because I invested in myself. Remember, knowledge compounds. The more you learn today, the more freedom you gain tomorrow. Roadblock number 6. Not learning new skills regularly. If you're not learning, you're falling behind. Period. Technology change. Roadblock number 7. Thinking you need luck to succeed. One last myth I want to destroy. You need luck to make it big. No. You need consistency. You need action. You need persistence. Luck favors the prepared, not the passive. I didn't get lucky. I showed up every day. I posted content when nobody watched. I sent emails when nobody replied. I kept going, even when it hurt. And eventually, the momentum started to build. Opportunities came. Partnerships formed. Income grew. Was it easy? No. Was it worth it? Absolutely. Don't wait for luck. Create your own. So here's my challenge to you. Look at your life, not just at what's working, but at what's holding you back. Are you clinging to a belief that limits you? Are you staying in a situation that drains your potential? Are you avoiding growth because it feels uncomfortable? You have so much inside you. Talent, ideas, passion. You just need to give yourself permission to act on them. You don't need permission from your boss. You don't need permission from your family. You don't even need permission from me. You already have everything you need, except maybe the push. And if this video was that push, then take it. Start small. Build something on the side. Learn a new skill. Track your finances. Surround yourself with better energy. And most importantly, believe in your ability to grow. Because growth is not a destination. It's a lifestyle. If this resonated with you, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want more real talk like this. And drop a comment below. Tell me, what's one thing you're going to change after watching this video? I read every single one. Thank you for being here. Keep growing. Until next time.